Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jayden-YGO, and in today's episode, or today's video, we're going to talk about gaining gems the fastest way possible in Duel Links. Okay, now gems are easy to get, in my opinion. They also, they go away pretty fast because 10 packs for 500 gems. That's a lot. But you get a lot of gems too. So before I get started with the different methods, we're going to talk about this thing called your gem bank. The gem bank involves the three following methods that I'm going to discuss in my channel. These three different methods have different stages to them. Okay, so let's get right into it. Hold on, I'll be back. Okay, so the first method is obvious, is leveling up your characters. Leveling up your characters takes forever, which is why if you go back to my previous video, I talk about all the different methods on how to increase your XP fast and with each character. Okay, before we get into how many gems you get for each character, we're going to talk about your lifetime missions. Okay, so if you go to special, there are event missions, weekly missions, and lifetime missions. In your lifetime missions, okay, for most of these characters, not all of them, but most of these characters, when you level them up to level 10, you get 50 gems, as you can see here. When you get to level 30 with certain characters, you get another 50 gems. Okay, so that's 100 total for most of these characters. And keep in mind, there are like over 50 characters in 50, is it 50? Almost, like maybe a little bit above 50 characters in Duel Links. Okay, so let's get to how many gems do you get for each character. In Duel Monsters, there are 22 characters. 20 of these characters give you 2,840 gems when you level them up to level 45. Okay, 2 of these characters give you 300 less than that, which is 2,540. That's due to their reward at level 30. As you can see here for Yami-Yugi, at level 30 you get 300 gems. 2 of these characters don't have that reward at level 30. For Duel Monsters, when you level up all 22 characters, you get 64,080 gems. That includes your lifetime missions. Let's move on to let's move on to Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side of Dimensions. There are a total of 5 characters. Dark Side of Dimensions is the one you get the least gems of all, because there are only a few characters in it. So all characters, guaranteed all characters in Dark Side of Dimensions will gain you 1,540 gems, which equals to about 8,200 gems. Keep in mind, these characters only go up to level 35, which means it takes less time to level them up, but less gems. Let's move on to GX. In GX, there are a total of 14 characters. 8 of these characters give you 2,840 gems. 6 of these characters give you 300 less. For the same reason that at level 30, 6 of these characters do not have that 300 gems of reward. Let's move on to Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. In 5Ds, there are a total of 11 characters. These characters get to level 35, so you get a little bit less gems than you do with the other worlds. But each character guaranteed gives you 1,540 gems. When you level up all these characters, you get a total of 16,400 gems. And that reminds me, for GX, sorry, I'm going to have to go back. In GX, when you level up all these characters, you get a total of 39,340 gems, all 14 characters. Which is understandable since it's almost half of 64,000 in Duel Monsters, okay? So we're going to go back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Now that's the first method, leveling up your characters. That's the first method of getting gems. And as I said, different stages to leveling up your characters. It takes forever, but use the methods in my previous video. Okay, next method, obvious, stage missions. For each stage, when you complete every single missions, you get 50 gems. There are a few rare occasions where you get 125. That I just had that in the previous stage in Duel Monsters. You get 50 gems at each stage when you complete them all. Some of the missions do give you like 5, 10, 30 gems. about. Okay, so in Duel Monsters, there are a total of 60 stages, 4,575 gems, when you complete every single stage all the way up to 60. Now, the rest of the worlds in Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side Dimensions, Yu-Gi-Oh! Generation X, and 5Ds, there are 30 stages. In Dark Side of Dimensions, there are a total of 30 stages, 1,950 gems, okay? Let's go to Generation X. Generation X, there are a total of 30 stages once again, and you get 2,110 gems. As you can see here, this is what I meant. Win 5 consecutive duels, 50 gems. Complete all stage missions, 50 gems. That's 100 gems right there. And I'm pretty sure there were other missions that gave me gems. In 5Ds, again, there are 30 stages to 5Ds. Let me press again. And when you complete all 30 stages, you get 10,605 gems. Let's move on to the next method. The next method does not involve dual monsters. It does not involve any world. You could do it in any world. That includes doing your loner deck and or quizzes. There are a total of 91 loner decks at the moment of recording this video. Okay. 91. When you win the duel with 30 gems, all 91 gives you a total of 2,730 gems. Now let's move on to level quiz number 1. Level 1 quizzes, there are a total of 16, I believe. Each one gives you 15. A total of 240 gems. Level 2 quizzes, a total of, I don't know how many levels there are. There are a lot, but 15 gems per quiz once again, and you get a total of 720. Level 3 quizzes, 15 gems per each. You get a total of 609 gems when you complete all of them. These 3 methods I just showed you, leveling up characters, all of them, stage missions, your learner deck and or quizzes, these 3 methods are part of your gem bank. Your gem bank has a total value of 144,765 gems. This value can only go up when they implement more characters, more loner deck and quizzes, more stage missions. This value will go up even higher. Now, there are other methods rather than your gem bank. Your method is tapping the fountain, like I am right now. Nothing happened, but you sometimes get lucky and you get gems up to 5, maybe sometimes 1, but it's still gems. Tap up there. Ooh, I got a present. See, 1 gem. It's not fast, but hey, gems are gems. If I collect this, you also get gems. Your rewards. The trash can right there. Your rewards. Sometimes with these you get lucky and you get gems, possibly. Let me see if I have another one. I don't. Okay, so the next method is events. The current method, the current event, my bad, is Blair Flanagan's Maiden in Love. You score points by dueling Blair Flanagan, and that's it. Once you get the points, you can get a total of, holy crap, that's a lot of points. I might have to grind this. When you get a total of how many number that is, you get gems as you progress through your points. It starts slow at 5, 10, 20, where's 30. It gets up to 30. It's not a lot, but you still get gems. Some events do give out more gems than others. Keep that in mind. The last method that's not part of your gem bank is rank duels. You can get a lot of gems per month in ranked duels. Look at this, okay? When you get 1 victory, 5 gems, 2 victories, okay? You get about like 20 gems every 4 victories. 20 gems, guys. You get about 100 gems at the end of the month if you grind this out. I think it's 100. I'm not sure. It's probably more than that. It is more than that. Definitely more than that. But either way, each month you get a lot of gems if you get 100 victories. When you level up your rank, you get gems. 50, 10. At Platinum, 100. At Platinum, at Legend, another 100. And King of Games, another 200. That's a lot of gems right there. Keep that in mind. It's not part of your gem bank. That's about every method. And to prove how effective these methods are, if you go back to my first video, okay, I have not wasted any gems since that first video, which was about 1 week ago. It was about a week ago. Okay, guys, and in that first video, I had 965 gems. If you go back, it's there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show it on the screen, but it is there. 965 gems I had in that first video. And if you guys think that my leveling up my characters takes way too long, if you go back to my first video again, it was a week ago, guys. If you go back to my first video once again, Ishizu, for me at least, she was level, let me double check. She was level 19 in my first video, guys. And now she's level 30. And I got a lot of gems from her, which is why I'm close to 5,000. My next mission is to level up Kaiba to level 30, because I'm basically almost there, and that's 500 gems right there. If you have characters that are close to level 30, level them up to level 30 and finish there. Okay, guys, because the reason why you get to level 30 is because after level 30, the value of the gems you get start to decrease. Like, it goes from 300 to 200, and then it increases again. But you just want to finish at level 30. For Dark Side of Dimensions and 5Ds, get into level 35. You're at 30, you're basically almost done. At least that's my method of doing it. I stopped with Ichizu already. The only reason she has a little bit more XP than the others is because I use her for ranked duels. However, because of her skill, no mortal can resist. However, it's been nerfed. So, and we'll talk about it at a later date. I'm thinking about any other methods there are, but I think I talk about every single one of them. Sometimes you do get gifts from friends. And then, sometimes there are rewards. Daily rewards give you gems as well. And also the event, there are other events going on right now besides Blair Friendly. And you have Carly's fortune telling. So right now I can get 86 gems for defeating a legendary duelist one time. You have dual quest. At certain floors, there's chests, and these chests can contain gems, coins. Each floor contains gems, 10, 50. I get 50 when I get to floor 1000. And then these are the different rewards you can get at some of the boxes. You can get 3, 5, but then again, at each floor, you get a different amount of gems. Okay, guys, that's about it for this video. During ranked duels, again, actually, that's not it for this video. You get gems. If you guys... Actually, I can't show you, but either way, when you duel 7 times, around you get gems. Your ranked duels challenge stamps. That's what it is, right there. You can get gems, dual orbs, gems. You can get up to 50 gems with your stamps. That's about it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Soon there will be a opening with my gems. I'm thinking about saving up to 6,000 gems, which could be like in 5 days or so. And another video I have in mind is Road to King of Games, where I record me dueling against people and heading up higher, because as you can see, I am in bronze. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.